Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Here's a 3-day itinerary for Maui. So why did we pick this island? We didn't want anything that's like too busy, like Oahu or big island which are like more commercial. And then we didn't want, to visit Kauai either because it's like a little too laid back. Also the pineapples, I've been waiting to try Maui Gold for a long time. So day 0, we just landed, checked in at our hotel, arranged our stuff for the next 3 days and kicked the bed. So we started day 1 with a visit to the Maui tropical plantation. I think we spent like 2 hours there, saw a bunch of tropical trees, papaya, coconut, taro, and had lunch there. And before we, proceeded to the Lahaina area. So this is the banyan tree, something I wanted to show my kids. It's a huge tree. I think the original seed or the baby plant was brought from India. So this is downtown Lahaina, a sleepy, not sleepy, but a cute little downtown. There is this large banyan tree park in the center with a bunch of shops, like one of those, one of a kind boutique shops selling mostly travel gear, souvenirs, and the like. Yeah, I think 30 minutes max is enough to check out the tree. Very close to that is the Lahaina Buddhist monastery, or Buddhist temple. Quick 10 minutes pit stop there. It's nice and pleasant. And then we proceeded to the black sand beach. There is the Waipanapa, I hope I got that right. That's the classic black sand beach that people visit at Maui, but they are now doing reservations. Ours was like a late trip. I mean, we didn't plan it much in advance, so we couldn't get the reservation. So we just hung out at Lahaina Black Sand Beach. Day 2, we visited the Sugar Museum. So this was a recommendation from a local. 1 hour, 45 minutes max is what you need here, unless you're like too into understanding history and all that. So this was like a good tour of history, like Hawaiian history. What was the main source of income before tourism became a thing. The kids learned something here. That's the good part. It's like a field trip. From there we went to the Lavender Farm, which is my second favorite spot in the whole itinerary. We started the tour with a lunch first, hot pasta cooked at the hotel. You can watch my video on instant pot cooking. So this is like a beautiful farm, like it reminded me of those Yashobra movies. Rolling hills, very pleasant weather, nice fragrance of the lavender shrubs, and not crowded at all. So I think we sat there for like almost 2.5 hours. We didn't plan on staying there for that long, but that place was just so amazing. We didn't want to get up and get to our next destination. Yeah, that's the lavender flower. So the farm not only has lavender shrubs that you're seeing here, it also has like bunch of flowers. There's like a smaller flower garden. Those are the islands. You can see, you get a good view of the other Hawaiian islands. I don't remember the names now. It's been 2 months since we traveled. But yeah, they are all, you can see them like with clear, on a clear day. You don't need binoculars or anything. So that is the farm. It's a privately owned property. There are like good trails through the garden, through the flower gardens. There are like lots of sitting spots, gazebos. It's a beautiful place. Trust me. And then the Haleakala National Park. That's like one of the reasons we picked Maui. I've been wanting to visit this park for many years now. So we started with this trail. I will post the link, the name of the trail in the comments box below. So it's about like 45 minutes round trip. So we were like walking through the clouds. So what you just saw was the mist that you feel as you walk through the clouds. Our kiddo, she was 5 at that time, so she was like very enthusiastic, on all the hiking trails. So she would lead us, very energetic, I'd say. So yeah, those are the clouds. This is the end of the trail, and then we climbed all the way to the summit. So this is at the summit parking lot. Those are some really interesting plants called silver swords. So at that elevation, those are like the only plants that we could spot, and they look like brilliant. Like I haven't seen anything like them before. So there's the silver sword bottom with like a pineish looking tree that grows at the top. They were like so shiny, and I think by the time we reached the summit, it was close to sunset, like 5:30, 6 something, and the rays of the sun made the silver swords like dazzle. That's a lava rock, so you'd see those porous, cheesy looking rocks. Those are all from they're all volcanic. The sand is volcanic, the rocks are volcanic. Those are the clouds ahead. It's like, you are walking over the clouds. You'd see a lot of people lining up with their picnic chairs to watch the sunset. You can either catch the sunrise here at Haleakala or sunset. Sunrise requires reservations, sunset doesn't. We didn't stay till the sunset. We drove back. The drive is like amazing. I think the drive from the base to the summit is maybe an hour, but every 15 minutes the scenery changes, in terms of the vegetation. So that's like the mist again, as you drive through the clouds. It's not rain, it's a nice gentle shower that feels so good. Yeah, I haven't visited any place like Haleakala so far in my entire life. So those are the craters that you just saw. It's amazing, like I'd say outstanding. I'd visit Maui again just for the sake of Haleakala. That's definitely the highlight of the trip. All four of us enjoyed the visit. It's like nowhere else on the earth. So this is, I mean, earth that we've seen. So this is day 3. We did the road to Hana. So that's first stop was Garden of Eden Arboretum. In the description box below, I'm going to share the list of mile markers that we stopped at. Rainbow eucalyptus. So from my research, what I learned was, if you don't have too much time to spend, just visit this arboretum, and that was like so true. There's like a separate mile marker where you'd see a lot of rainbow eucalyptus, but if you visit this park, this garden, they are covered. Similarly, they have this arboretum has this huge banyan grove, which you'd see in a bit. Again, that'll skip a trip to some other mile marker. So it's a good place. I think we spent close to 1.5 hours here. Lots of tropical plants, flowers, peacocks. It's pretty good. The entrance to this park is like pretty. It's on a very tight road, so I think it took us like forever to get inside the park. But once inside, we had our space. It wasn't like very crowded or anything. We could explore at our own pace. The children saw lots of interesting trees, nicely labeled, so they did some reading, learned something. I mean, you'd see most of these plants or trees in India, which is like the main reason I put off a trip to Hawaii for like so long. I grew up in a coastal town in AP, so beach is not new to me, and I don't really enjoy beaches because I grew up next to a beach. My school was next to a beach and all that, so I spent like almost 18 years, not 18, 21 years in a beach town. And we used to visit like farmlands, so all of the coconut, papaya, all those trees are like not new to me. I thought, okay, what's the big deal in visiting Hawaii? But I finally moved because of Haleakala. We thought, okay, come on, it's about time we visit Hawaii. Let's go check out the national park. So it's good, like the tropical nature of it is good if you haven't seen such vegetation. Otherwise, I'd just pass. So this is the road to Hana. It's mostly beach, sea on one side, the ocean on one side, and then lush green forests on the other, dotted with some waterfalls here and there. But personally, I enjoyed the drive up to Haleakala way more than the road to Hana, because I felt like road to Hana was like way too repetitive. It's the same scene, okay, the first 10 minutes it's exciting, but then it's the same thing over and over and over again. So we didn't do the full road to Hana. We went till the halfway point and returned back home. Yeah, what did we miss by not going to Hotel Hana, right? So one is the Waipanapa State Beach, which again, like I said, reservations, we couldn't get it. But beyond beyond Hana, there is this place, there is the southern extension of the Haleakala National Park, which I definitely plan to visit sometime. Not but then we didn't really feel like doing the rest of road to Hana just to visit the southern point of Haleakala National Park. What else can I tell you? Yeah, the typical Hawaiian merchandise on the kids. Yes, that's the halfway point. There's this small stand there serving supposedly world famous banana bread. I love banana bread, so I wanted to taste that, and that's shaved ice. Yeah, the bread was good, but nothing out of the world. And then we were heading back to spend the last evening on a white sand beach. So again, closer to sunset. We were so glad we didn't do the full trip to Hana and return back from the halfway point. And we actually enjoyed our time on the beach, just relaxed, and ended the day with the Thai truck. Again, food trucks are another Hawaiian thing, so we tried them just the day before leaving. Heading back home with some flight entertainment. Yeah, thank you for watching. Hope this was useful. Check my other videos on travel planning, kids activities, and many more. See you soon. Bye bye.